Hello, Cancer. Welcome in. I'm doing a psychic tarot reading for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Cross watchers are always welcome. Hope you're doing well. We're taking a look at ending 2024 and stepping into 2025. So, with those intentions, Cancer, let's get to your reading. In the past, we have Eight of Swords in reverse. Looks like in the past you're letting go of a lot of limiting beliefs about yourself, about your world. Feels like you're reworking things, seeing things from a very different vantage point. Feels like how you were raised was very limiting. Your beliefs about yourself and what you could achieve in this world. It feels like you were given a lot of no's. You can't ride this ride. Not allowed. There's a lot of no entry. Can't do this. All right. And so you're in the past, Cancer, you're letting go of those limiting thoughts. What else does Cancer need to know about the past? Thank you. Okay, so it looks like in the past you have someone who is very manipulative, controlling the narrative, controlling you, trying to control you. It feels like this person is being unmasked in the past. So you're seeing the truth. You're finally seeing that this person has been manipulating you, controlling your narrative, very controlling you through communication, truths, half-truths, lies of omission, withholding of communication. There's something about the way this person communicated to you in the past that was just creating a mentality where you felt very stuck. But the time I'm tuned into, you're starting to see this. You're starting to see that this person is juggling you, was masking, and it's heartbreaking, the realization. You are seeing things accurately, seeing things clearly, but the truth is heartbreaking. Whew. It's it's like a band-aid or a series of band-aids being ripped off, and it's painful to see that you were choosing someone who was not for you. This isn't love. This isn't care. This is someone cruel, very cruel. And so I think you're realizing what you were tolerating, and you're not going to take it anymore. It looks like when you let go of this person, let go of this relationship, things start moving very quickly. So this person, maybe you had a belief that this is your person, or this person is helping you, or we're in a connection. But when you realize that I don't feel like this person, I think you're seeing, oh my gosh, this person doesn't even like me, because this is not an activity of love or like. And once you let go of this person, there's a lot of fast movement. It feels like this person, this relationship was keeping you in a very small place. Yeah, this is someone emotionally immature. I think you start seeing that. You start seeing through the confusion instead of allowing this person to rule you or give any power over you. I think you're just seeing, oh my gosh, this person is just emotionally immature or lacks empathy, lacks ability to care. Wow. All right. In current energy, Cancer, we have the Fool in reverse. repeating a cycle, someone being reckless. Who's being reckless? I feel like you're focusing on your abundance. You're focusing on work, on growing your abundance. Thank you. This very much feels similar to this past energy, the reckless, foolish energy. It feels like you're focusing on finances, Cancer, focusing on building something, stability, security. Yeah, it feels like someone from this past energy, someone from the past is coming in with reckless communication. Yeah, they're trying to, the communication is trying to create some type of hopelessness. Let me kind of tune in. It feels like this person's coming in reckless, foolish. They haven't changed. They're repeating patterns, but they've got some type of communication. It feels like they might be feeling hopeless, but they want you to feel hopeless. They want to change places. They want you to feel hopeless, but it's just not going to work because we've got the Strength card showing up. You're showing up as very confident, Cancer. You face your fears. I don't feel like this person, I think what's happening here is someone showing up in this past energy, like this past person. It could be this past person. It could be someone just in that same energy. It feels like they're showing up in a reckless way, trying to push some type of narrative so you feel hopeless. So it feels like they're trying to distract you from focusing on whatever you're building for yourself. It's just not working. This person is operating in the old way of being, and it doesn't feel like you're in that old energy. You're very confident, and it just doesn't feel like they can hook you in. It doesn't feel like you're engaging in whatever this is. This person feels positive that they're going to be able to pull you back down into this way of being. Pull you back into whatever this mire is, whatever this confusion is, whatever. They want you back in. Honestly, because it's boring without your energy. There's no spark. There's no vitality. And so they're looking to pull you back. See if they can get you to act out of your woundedness. And anything else that Cancer needs to know? I'm bored. And I feel like that's how you feel about this. Like, dude, it's played out. It's over. Let it go. Not interested. It just feels like you're bored. It just doesn't have a pull. It's not pulling on you. At some point, I think this person could wound you and did and knew how. Maybe was an expert. But it looks like you centered yourself and became an expert on yourself, healed from those wounds. And so they can't poke you. When they poke you, it's like you can feel the poke, but it doesn't wound you anymore. This person's just out of alignment, and they're immature and they don't know how to ask for healing. They don't know how to find their alignment. They just are repeating past patterns. It looks like saying less, not saying anything, being tactical. Yeah, I feel like this person broke a contract, broke some type of contract, and somehow they thought you would be burdened, but they're burdened by a broken contract. I think what I'm also perceiving is you're no longer in agreement. This person is trying to blame you, trying to shame you, trying to disrespect you, trying to get you to act out of sorts, to make themselves feel powerful. And it feels like you're just not in agreement. I'm just not carrying your burdens anymore. Those are yours to deal with, dudette, whoever this is. It feels like you're no longer carrying other people's burdens. And that's what this person coming in, they're feeling very burdened, very hopeless, very out of sorts. And by fighting with you, by wounding you, they can get a healing. They can live off of your energy, and you start carrying the weight of how they're feeling. But it feels like you're just saying, no, I don't want to carry that. That's yours. I'm not engaging. There's no fight here. It just feels like, nope, not interested. Feels like if they're pelting arrows at you, you're at a line where they can't reach. So why would you get closer so they can wound you? Feels like you have healed so much within you, Cancer. Way to go. And it feels very empowering, recognizing, oh my gosh, this doesn't hurt me anymore. I'm not susceptible to this. Wow. All right, Cancer. In what's hidden, we have Temperance in reverse. Out of balance. This person definitely does not know how to alchemize their energy, and so they get others to do it for them. And it looks like you're just not doing that for them anymore. You've alchemized your own wounds. You've healed your own. And there's something really powerful about and empowering about just not matching, not being in agreement with what people are showing up with. I don't have to engage in that. Oh boy, yeah, wow. Temperance in reverse twice in what's hidden. There's this person, whoever's showing up, is very out of balance. Not doing well at all. They can't move on. They might be receiving karma from the injustices that they created for others, including you in the past. So of course they're going to come in, try to get a healing from you, trying to get your attention, trying to get you back in. Because even if you fight, you're engaging with them and you're giving them energy. The best thing you could do is just not give them any attention, not pay them any mind, not think about them, pull your energy completely. And they can't move. They're really stuck. Whoever this is stuck. And it feels like they're stuck in their own traps. This is what they've created. It's karma. What they've put out. If you engage back in, you are part of that and you receive the karma. You get out of balance. You stop moving forward and create injustices for yourself. what's coming up and what's hidden is the good lady in the living room. Feels like I'm going to say you're the good lady in the living room. It feels like, wow, the court. There's something here about something is being shifted. This feels like the court of public opinion. I think this person in the past created such a negative narrative about you. You're the problem. However, with what's happening in the current energy, if that's true, then this person should be doing so much better without you in the environment, but they're not. They're doing really awful, out of balance, unable to move, unable to make moves, unable to move on, creating injustices for themselves. It feels like the court of public opinion is weighing and seeing if you really were the problem, Cancer, then this person's life should have gotten so much better without you being there. But instead, it feels like their life has atrophied. There's nothing in it. It's out of balance. There's no energy. There's no vitality. It's hopelessness. It's very out of whack. They're very unhappy. And it feels like more and more people are jumping ship from this person's experience. So, all right, Cancer, let's move on to the advice and outcome. We have the Hierophant, Taurus energy, tuning into your higher self. It looks like you have a very strong contract with yourself now, where with your higher self, very attuned. You might have in the past allowed someone else to be your authority, to tell you what to do, to believe their perspective. You put your trust in someone else, and now it feels like your authority is you and your higher self. It looks like that's made a huge difference in your life. Not trying to figure out who to trust, but learning how to trust yourself. Learning to see things from a different vantage point. It looks like you were raised in a toxic environment with limiting beliefs about yourself. Purposefully created, it feels like within you, not really understanding what you've been involved in. Codependency, dependency, trauma bonds that have kept you purposefully limited, tied to other people, not trusting yourself, terrified, in your fears, but in a comfort zone, afraid to face your fears. So it feels like you've been stuck in a limited perspective, a limited way of playing, a limited viewpoint, and you no longer suffer from those limitations any longer. You freed yourself, and you're tuned into your higher mind, higher self. You're your authority now. It feels like a very new contract. And so the relationship with yourself is, your higher self is something you can trust. And by trusting this, finding what you can trust and how to understand yourself and the environment, then you're no longer susceptible to this type of toxic activity. So, wow, Cancer. What a way to end 2024 and begin 2025. I hope this is helpful. Take care. Bye.